Perhaps the most laughable comparison came when some critics linked Starfield's launch date to the infamously broken release of Cyberpunk 2077. While Cyberpunk undeniably had a rough debut, Starfield's launch was comparatively polished, with far fewer game-breaking issues. For those actively playing and enjoying the game, these exaggerated claims were immediately identifiable as disingenuous, further highlighting the strange nature of the discourse surrounding the title. But even more peculiar is the persistence of Starfield hate long after its release. Articles, videos, and social media posts bashing the game continue to surface even today, as if certain individuals are determined to remind the world of their disdain for the game. What makes this fixation particularly strange is that many of these detractors simultaneously express excitement at the possibility of Starfield coming to the PlayStation platform. If they truly despise the game, why celebrate the idea of it arriving on their preferred console? This contradiction underscores the irrationality of some of Starfield's harshest critics. While it is entirely reasonable to dislike a game, the sheer obsession with hating Starfield and the apparent desire to see it succeed on a platform whose community often criticizes it suggest ulterior motives. For some, it seems more about fueling console wars and less about genuine opinions on the game's quality. Of course, those of us who appreciate Starfield would welcome its availability on more platforms. A PlayStation release may mean more players, increased sales, and potentially greater resources for future DLCs and updates. However, one must wonder whether such an investment would be worthwhile if the game's detractors within the PlayStation community are genuine in their dislike for the game. Low sales on a new platform would hardly justify the cost of porting the game, and those funds might be better spent on expanding the universe for its current fan base. But tell me what you think down in the comments, especially if you're someone who loves Starfield. Do you think that these guys really mean what they say when they say that they hate the game? Do you really think that they're being genuine when they're talking about all these negative things that they think about the game? And if a good percentage of them are telling the truth, do you think it would be worth porting the game to the PlayStation 5? I mean, I just don't know. There is a possibility that many of these guys could be telling the truth. I mean, not all of them claim to have played for thousands of hours, which is ridiculous. Some of them sound pretty reasonable, and they sound like they just really don't like the game. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of people who said that they didn't like No Man's Sky as well. I mean, I know that we're so used to hearing people lauding No Man's Sky as a counter to Starfield, but the truth of the matter is, if you do a little research online, you will find that a lot of people found No Man's Sky to be very boring. No Man's Sky is a game that I love, by the way, and play frequently on the Steam Deck. But there are a lot of people who found it boring, so it could be that a lot of these PlayStation 5 guys, except the ones claiming to have played for like 900 and 1,000 hours, again, ridiculous.